Hi there, I am Uko and you're welcome to another episode of 1Q Food Platter. On today's episode is going to be Moi Moi. Some people call it Olele, some people call it Elele. Whatever it is, this is a nice accompaniment to a lot of dishes in Nigeria. It starts with the beans. It could be the brown beans, it could be the white variety. So what to do is you soak the beans and peel off the skin. But you know, I've also wondered, why do we need to peel off the skin, by the way? Actually, the skin does contain what would bring what is called flatulence, gas in the stomach. So when you peel the beans, it reduces gas. But again, it just looks nicer when it is peeled, and the moi moi looks nicer. But trust me, you can actually cook your moi moi without having to peel it. But for today, I peeled it. You peel and then you blend into a paste. Some people add additional protein, some people don't. I'm adding smoked mackerel. I like to add ginger, particularly the dried ginger powder to my moi moi. It gives it a nice flavor. I have here what's a combination of tomatoes, tatashe, which is, you know, this bell pepper, but it is hot, and then of course a scotch bonnet pepper. I just boil everything chunky. I take out the seed from the tatashe and I boil everything with some onion. By the way, this has some onion in it, and then allow to cool and blend. It has such a nice texture. Nice texture. I mean, you can't believe, you might just think this is tomato puree, but just the way I treat my tomato. We'll of course need some onion and some vegetable oil. Not forgetting my seasoning, we'll need some seasoning. So let's start. This is about 2 cooking spoons of oil, which we will fry the onion in. We'll add our onion, it would fry. Yes, like they say, the onion is rejoicing. We allow that to fry. So our onion has been cooking, so I'll add some tomato, you know, maybe about a cup, because I'm actually working with 2 cups of beans. That is when it has been ground. I add my seasoning, 2 cubes there. You know, the tomato has been cooked already, so we don't need much time on this. I add a pinch of dry ginger or 2. Stir that, and I'll add the fish now. I find that doing this just brings the taste together, because sometimes you have some moi moi and it is bland, but with this one you will get a lot of aroma coming out of this. You might want to add a little bit of salt, but I'll do that when I am mixing everything together. So we allow this to rejoice, like they say, and then we get on with our moi moi. I pour my paste in there, a bit of water, you know, just to get it into a runny consistency. I then pour in my sauce. That color is awesome. So you see, you stir and mix properly. At this stage, you'll also have to check for salt and correct. Now, here's the trick on wrapping. I think this is where a lot of people have issues, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. You know, first you break the moi moi. I like to use 2 leaves just to give it the thickness for wrapping. You place the 2 leaves, you go this way, I go this way, I turn it around, I bend, and I have a parcel there. You know, I have a parcel where I can put my moi moi in. And it's really this simple, or it seems simple because I've been doing this for some time. So you scoop 1 spoon, make sure you catch as much of the fish as possible, and that's it. You bend this in, and you turn it to the side. A perfect parcel of moi moi. you put the stalk of the leaves at the base so that it gives it an elevation. So I just place that there and go on to the next one. If you also do not have leaves, you can then use something like this. This is ramekin, and then I add a little oil just so that when the moi moi is cooked, it can come off easily. And then you pour the moi moi in this. I'll just add a little water to the base. This is my own way of saving time. I can actually finish wrapping before I get to, you know, putting it on the fire, but I like to multitask, so to speak. So I continue wrapping so that by the time I'm done wrapping, the pot is actually already cooking. So I would have saved some time. This is not quite a perfectly, but you know, we'll manage that. And two, and wrap, and there you go. So I then continually top the water until it's cooked. It will take about 45 minutes for our moi moi to cook. After 40 minutes or 45, it is cooked. So we turn off the heat. So because this is actually hot, I'll take out one and place here and unwrap. Woo! I cooked it, so I've got to taste it, and it is soft, just the way I like it. We have quite some interesting dishes and recipes on our channel. Do try out those dishes and let me know how you go with them. We're ready to answer any questions. Bye for now.